Azimio TV Mashinani.
Thank you.
This show is live on Azimio TV, the most watched YouTube channel in the country, as well as the Facebook page for the Governor of Kakamega County, the Honorable Fernandes Barasa. Your Excellency, tell us about yourself. How did you find yourself in these murky waters of politics?
First and foremost, I want to welcome you to Kakamega, popularly referred to as 037, the Green Jewel. I'm an accountant by profession. Of course, an FCPA. I've been a corporate person up to 2022, when, after serving as the CEO of Ketraco, I decided to come back and serve my people of Kakamega, because I'd actually served the national government through various companies, starting from Kenya Airways, East Africa Re, KTDA, and of course Ketraco, a period spanning over 25 years. So I thought it wise that after 25 years of serving Kenyans, I need to come back home and serve my people of Kakamega County. That is why I decided to contest for the seat of governor, and good enough, the people of Kakamega showed overwhelming support in 2022. As you may be aware, our elections were postponed for 3 weeks, but we thank God that I was elected as the second governor of Kakamega on an ODM ticket. So I'm proud to serve my party and the people of Kakamega County.
Yeah, I've talked about the postponement, the pushing forward of the election in Kakamega County. Didn't that cause you some worry? Because, you know, Kenyans were shocked when the announcement came out from the IBC that Mombasa County, Kakamega County, which were and are still the bedrocks of the ODM party which you serve in, had the election postponed. Didn't that cause you worry? Didn't you smell a rat?
Definitely, I was suspicious of the postponement, because it happened at 11th hour when we had already prepared our agents. And the postponement indeed affected the votes which our party leader Raila Amolo Odinga got in Kakamega, and for that matter in Mombasa, because most of the supporters of our candidature, they did not turn up because of the frustration. It was a very frustrating period for us, but because we had already invested in the fabric, social fabric of the people, I wasn't worried, because I knew however long it takes, the people of Kakamega had already made up their mind that they want an FCPA to replace an FCPA. So it was just a delayed victory for me. Yeah.
During that period of campaign, you mounted one of the most exciting campaigns in the county, and you had an opponent who was equally vibrant on the ground. How did you manage to outmaneuver your opponent, the former Senator of Kakamega County?
Philip, you know that is my secret weapon. I don't want to discuss my strategy, but the thing is, I was able to appeal to the social fabric of the people. Of course, starting by endearing myself to the people of Kakamega. 3 years to the elections, in 2019, I was all over the place, supporting various CSR programs. And of course, above all, I was very strong, and I'm still very strong, a church person. So looking at the competition that I had in 2022, the choice of the people of Kakamega was very clear. It was a choice between a very serious person who will bring stability in the county, and somebody who is a joker. So the people of Kakamega didn't have a very big decision to make, because my competitor and myself, we were definitely different personalities. And the people of Kakamega, having had Governor Oparanya for 10 years, a very experienced person, somebody who is not a noisemaker, definitely they needed to have a replica of Oparanya. And that is why I was confident that despite the postponement of the elections, I'll still be victorious. And indeed, God gave us mercy, and here we are.
Your opponents used to move around during campaign saying that you're a political novice, you know nothing about politics, you've not been in the game, and they're going to smash you and crush you when it comes to election. Don't you think now that you are in office, you've got the muscle, you're going to flex it in the 2027 general election?
Philip, one thing I can tell you is I was the most misunderstood personality in Kakamega, because indeed I was a politician, but a silent politician. First, I contested as an ISPAC chair. It's a professional institute, but for you to be a chair, you have to go through elections.
Yeah.
I managed to convince over 25,000 professional accountants in 2015, and I was duly elected as the chair of the institute. When you serve in a parastatal, my brother, you definitely need to have some political acumen. You cannot survive as a CEO for 7 years in the energy sector when you have no idea about politics and managing interests, political interests. So I think that experience of serving in the parastatal, KTDA, and of course Ketraco, gave me an upper hand on how to manage the political interests, the key stakeholders. The only thing, of course, which people had dismissed me, and it worked to my advantage, is that I was a novice in politics. And for me, that was my secret card. Winning election is not about shouting. It's about being strategic in decision making. It's about networking. And it's about having proper plans and staying focused on the goal. And that's really what worked for me. And in 2027, my brother, it will be something different. We'll come out 10 times bigger than what people saw in 2022.
Your Excellency, would you say you left an indelible mark in the corporate world before you joined politics, and that you're going to replicate the same in Kakamega County as the CEO of this county, the governor of this county?
Yes, indeed. I'm proud as a CEO who was action-oriented, because when I was serving in Ketraco as a CEO from 2015 up to 2022 January, I was able to make decisions, very hard decisions. One of the biggest challenges when CEOs are serving in parastatals is not being able to make decisions. But I'm proud because there are some transmission lines which had actually stalled. But I was able to guide through my team by making very hard decisions. And one of the decisions which I still remember up to now is when I was faced with a decision of terminating one of the most strategic contractor doing a transmission line, wind generated, generating 300 megawatts of wind. The line was 435 kilometers. It had stalled, and that is Luangalani-Suswa line. And of course, the bigger thing is there were penalties which could accrue to the country because of the delay pursuant of the PPA that was signed by Kenya Power. And the off-take at that time, it was Lake Turkana Winds. But when I came in, I was able to make very hard decisions, terminated a contractor who had brought financing, and then provided financial solutions to the Ministry of Energy that time, and of course in collaboration with the National Treasury, and we were able to complete that transmission line in a record 8 months from January 2018 to 31st of August 2018, which saved the country over 8 billion Kenya shillings. So I'm very proud that I was able to steer that organization to greater heights, because there are quite a number of transmission lines which were commissioned and completed during my tenure. 400 kV Mombasa Nairobi line. We had several other lines, 220. We had the Olkaria Suswa Kisumu line, which has stabilized power in the country. So I'm very proud that the infrastructure that I left in Ketraco as the team leader is what now the current administration is building on to supply stable and reliable power to the Kenyan people.
With that track record at Ketraco,